Would you face a monster with the body of a lion and the head of an eagle? In Greek mythology, the griffin wasn't just a beast. It was the winged nightmare that guarded treasures, destroyed intruders, and struck terror just by being there. The griffin combined two kings of nature, the lion, lord of the land, and the eagle, ruler of the skies. Together, they became an almost invincible creature. In ancient tradition, it was said that griffins guarded gold in distant and wild regions. They weren't the gods' pets. They were brutal sentinels of treasures that no ordinary man should ever touch. And don't think of it as a beautiful and noble creature just because it appears on coats of arms. In legends, the griffin was strength, vigilance, and violence. One mistake near it could be your last. That's why it became a symbol of extreme protection. It didn't protect out of kindness. It protected because it was feared, because no one dared to face what it guarded. Over time, the griffin stopped being just a monster from stories and became an emblem of power, courage, and authority. Kings, armies, and empires loved this image. Ferocity in the form of a creature. But the scariest thing about the griffin was what it represented. You could conquer lands, men, and cities, but certain riches, certain secrets, and certain places simply weren't meant for you. Maybe that's why the griffin is still so fascinating. It's not just a mythological monster. It's the living image of power that watches, judges, and destroys anyone who crosses the line. So tell us in the comments, would you have the courage to face a griffin, or would you run away at the first flap of its wings? Because in Greek mythology, just surviving would already be a victory.